Hello, and welcome to Sunday Stretch with Embody Well. I'm Tanya, and I'm going to lead you through your stretch today. So, if you have a foam roller, whether it's this long 36-inch or something a little smaller, you can have that as an optional tool to use today. We're going to start to incorporate those a little bit more, and I highly recommend it as a useful stretching tool. So with that, welcome and let's begin. Let your hands relax by your sides. Your feet can be a little wider than hip width apart. Feel your feet grounded in the floor from the toes to the heels. Pull the pelvis under. Gently tuck the pelvis. Feel the belly firm. Legs strong. Shoulders down. Take a big breath in. Let the belly expand naturally. Exhale. Let the torso release. Let's take a couple more deep breaths at your pace, really deepening with each breath. You can close your eyes if you like and just envision the chest and the belly rising and falling. And on that last breath, on the exhale, let your body relax. Maintain that breath throughout, and we'll start moving with the breath, arms up above your head. Touch the fingers and the palms at the top, and then turn the palms down to stretch. 2 more times. Turn the palms out, external rotation in the arms. You can move the head back, chin tilted up, push the air down, push the shoulders down. 3rd time's a charm. And down. And this time, let's reach up, touch up, keep the head neutral, and over to the side. Up and down. We're going to do that to the other side and then repeat. Remember, find the breath and a rhythm that works for you. Let's go. A little more to the side. This 2nd time, as you're warming up, as you're loosening up. Let's release in the shoulders. Just a nice shoulder roll back. 2, and then forward. Keep pushing the shoulders down as you complete that circle. And let's look to the side and down and up, as if you're following something, making a big circle around you. Head back and turn. down, and then lift up and look to the side. And come back to center. Let's repeat that. Side, down, and find that dot that you can follow all the way around. And chin up and forward. Let's do the same thing, except we're going to follow the dot downward. So let's turn to the left side, chin down, follow it down, and up. To the center, head forward, and then look to that side as far as you can go, down. Keep the chin pinned to the chest, and up, and forward. Hands on the hips, feet a little wider. Pelvis continues to tuck under. And the arms go up into a V, big star, and forward. And up. And down. 2 more times. Really just flow through it. Feel the stretch in every direction. And up. And down. Last time. Think strong in the star shape, reaching out through the hands, reaching out to the top of the head. Keep reaching out in those directions as you bend in half. And up. And down. And with wide feet, turn one foot to the side, lift, and stretch, and up, and down. Reaching up and down, nice 180 degree in the arms, really pushing the hips forward, up, down. Let's do that one more time. Up, push, and release, and up, down. Feet parallel, other foot to the side. Out, down. Really tuck the pelvis under, tilt, and back. Get those shoulders down, and release. Let's go. And down. Open that top shoulder. Bring the bottom shoulder in so that they're stacked. And forward. And down. Let's bring the feet back together. Bend the knees. Hands on the hips. And now just come forward into a nice hinge, keeping that back straight. Bend the knees a little bit more, trying to keep that back nice and straight, so push that belly between the thighs, and then stand, straighten the legs. Bend, straighten, maintain that flat back, using that core to keep it stable. Bend, straighten. Last time, bend, hold. Arms reach out. from the spine, nice long line from the fingertips to the hips, and then come down by the toes, and then straighten up. Try to get the hips in line with the ankles, so they're not behind the ankles, they're just right up on top of them. And pull the upper body towards the lower body, the entire upper body, not just the head, but the belly as well. Drop the head, the crown of the head should be facing the floor. And bend the knees slightly, just gentle softening, and roll up slowly, curving the back. To a nice, strong standing position. All right, let's come on down to the floor. Place the hands down, knees come down one at a time. And here, you can begin to use the roller. You can either use the floor or the roller for just a little more destabilization and really work your core a little bit here. But driving down from the shoulders through the elbows and the wrists into the roller, and then curving in the back, pulling the tailbone under, dropping the chin. And releasing, inhale. Open up the belly and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale. And release down. I want you to put just above the wrist, or under the wrist, depending on how you look at it, on the roller, and stretch back. Reach that tailbone for the toes. And relax. You can go ahead and open the arms into a little more of a V shape. Breathe here. And if you want to, you can do a little cat and cow here. So make sure that the roller doesn't roll over the wrist. So you pull the belly in, come up. Don't lose contact with the roller. Last time. And every time you come back, try to push a little closer to the ground, a little closer to the heels with the hips. And then off the roller with the hands, down beside the face. And just get yourself into as small a ball as possible. And up. Tall on the knees, supporting the back, pushing the hips forward. Dropping down if you like, grabbing the heels. Really focusing on pushing the hips forward. Knees should be slightly apart. And then climb up, small at the back, and return down on or off the roller. Again, tall, Push the hips forward. Focus is on the hips moving forward and just allowing the chest to open as a result. Again, maybe you can go a little further down. Again, try to keep those hips in line with the knees. So really it's about the hips moving forward. Don't reach further than you can in the back. And up, small the back. Again, let the progression happen. And down. We're going to do that one more time. Do a little shift in the hips. Feel it in the chest. Come on up. To roll through the back, up. Again, tall, knees to the shoulders. Nice straight line. Let it open. And back up. Hopefully you felt a little more expansion there. Go a little further down. And release. We're going to move the roller. And bring one foot forward into a lunge position. Bring the hip forward, keep the front heel on the ground. And then push back. And forward. And back. Keeping that belly glued to the inner thigh of the front. Forward, we're going to do this 2 more times. Push the shoulders down, push the chest through, and back. See if you can go a little further back. Forward. And back. Just getting some mobility in the hips. Stretching out the back of the leg. Stretching out the back and the chest. And let's switch. First, we're going to come forward. And then we're going to come back. Again, gentle with the first one. Just kind of feeling it out, seeing where you start to feel that stretching sensation. 2, this time lift the head. Push those hips down. And back. 3. And back. 4. And back. Really stretch through. You should feel a little more length, a little loosening in the hamstring with that front leg. And let's come back. Let's go ahead and bring the hips forward. Balancing on the hands. If you want to, optional, tuck the toes under. Lift the knees. Stretch the front of the body. Release. Tops of the feet down. And pull up into a cat position. Tuck the feet from here Bring the belly to the knees or the thighs, and then straighten out. Push the heels down. Bend one more time, come up on the ball of the foot, stretch the feet, and down. Last time. And big stretch. And coming forward from here into a plank position, nice and flat. Coming to one side, turning the hips, letting one foot come to the back, and then opening. Back down, into a plank. Let's go same side, 2 more times. Lift the hips up, back. And return. Let's lower down in the plank, coming down, and release down all the way. Coming up, stretch again, release back. We can do the other side. Come on up to cat position. Tuck the toes. Dog, downward, in and out. Breathe. And then forward. Tuck the pelvis. One leg turns. Stretch the hips up. And return. Back to that plank, strong. Push. And return. Last time. And return. I love that position. And let's lower, just as we did previously. Toes under. Come on up. Come on back. Turn over. Grab the foam roller below the hips. And go ahead and bring the knees in and just give me again a light rock side to side. And then lift the hips, foam roller underneath, knees in, and let's go ahead and rock. So if you don't have a foam roller, you're just holding the knees and rocking side to side. If you do, you should be massaging just around that tailbone, going side to side. And just enjoy that feeling. Breathe with it. Take your time with it. And whenever you're done, let the feet come down to the ground. Lift the hips. Remove the roller if you're using the roller. And just sit for a minute. And go ahead and sit up tall. And release down into a lying position. And relax. Take a couple of deep breaths. Close your eyes. Really focus on the breath. Find your relaxation. Find your breath. Reflect and tune in. Be sure to get some water. Be gentle with yourself for the rest of the day. Feel free to stay here and just scan your body. Become aware of how it's feeling in different parts. How this affected different parts of your body. And just be grateful for the ability to move your body today with me, with us. Embodying well with us. Come up slowly, gently. Be good to yourself, and thank you for joining Sunday Stretch. Have a wonderful day.